All right, today I want to talk to you about an ultimate, awesome, great, cool, spectacular game. That's The Color of Jade. And that game is, of course, as I'm sure you guessed by the title, a game that came out for the original Xbox. And it's a game that I played actually on the PC years back. And when I did, I loved it. I had a great time. And for whatever reason, I took a break and I stopped, and it was really hard to come back to I don't even remember what happened. But I really enjoyed the time I was playing it. And recently, I acquired it physical, right? And the Xbox One is backwards compatible with a lot of the library. And the Xbox Series X will also be backwards compatible with a lot of the library. So I'm very excited for that. Anyways, this is playable on the Xbox One. So I thought to myself, you know what? I acquired it. It's time to play it again. Let's give it a chance. Let's try it out. And let me tell you, I was hooked. Okay, I'm hooked. I can't wait to play more. I have not finished it. But I have not been this excited to continue playing a game in a long time. So that's a really cool feeling. And in fact, after this video, I'm going to go back. I'm going to keep playing it. The atmosphere. Everything, the combat system. It's a little clunky for, compared to like a lot of modern games, but it's so cool. The immersion is really great. Those old school BioWare games, and when I say old school, I mean like, the games that they came, like Knights of the Old Republic, the Mass Effect, those kind of games that they created were so good at getting you into the game, a real role-playing game, right? And now I'm a huge turn-based role-playing game fan. However, the BioWare RPGs really stood out to me, right? The Elder Scrolls, those kind of games were the exception for myself. And this game is really cool. Being able to choose your martial arts style in the beginning is really awesome. In case you don't know, when you first start out, you can choose a character, which are like pre-made, but you can also just edit any of the character models that you like to basically create whatever kind of person you want, right? So the only thing I wish was if you can actually create your own character, like change how they look, but whatever. I do love the actual combat. It's really fast paced. I went with, I think it's called Leaping Tiger, and you get these like claws like Wolverine. It's so cool, man. And you're like fight like a tiger. And you as you go, you get more and more and more combat styles that you can learn and, train with, and you upgrade them and all that good stuff. And the story's really cool. Oh man, the cutscenes are great. They're like all these awesome fight scenes. And just everything that happens is really incredible. I'm having an amazing time with it, and I really love it. And my biggest memory from the game was, I think it was pretty early on, you acquire a style that lets you turn into a toad demon. And at the time, I talked about this in another video. At the time, this, for whatever reason, I thought it was like super amazing. I thought it was so cool that I could become a toad demon and slap people with my toad demon hands. I don't know why I was so obsessed with this, but for whatever reason, I loved it. And I thought it was so cool. So I of course, I'm beelining it to become a toad demon once more. I love that. I don't know, the animation, the transition, the transformation, everything's so cool. This game is incredible. I really like it. I highly recommend it if you're an RPG fan, if you're a fan of like Kung Fu movies, if you're a fan of more action role-playing games, I think you should definitely give Jade Empire a shot. The choices that you have in dialogue, everything, just being able to move around and have a good time. Oh man, it's incredible, right? Like a lot of people give Knights of the Old Republic, so many accolades, so much credit for being such a great game, and it is. But I guess maybe because I'm not like a huge Star Wars fan in general, this game to me always stood out a little bit more. And just the experience that I have with Jade Empire is really, really impressive. And I'm really enjoying my time with it. And I highly recommend that you check it out. I think you'll really enjoy it. It's a great game. It's a great game. And you should check it out if I haven't said that already. But basically, I mean, the premise is not simplistic, is another word, cliche. Not really, like a little bit, like you're the chosen one. You are like the star student at the martial arts school. But the experience being in the world is they designed it so well. The townspeople, everything they say, the interactions that you have with the other students, everything else, it's very immersive, and I'm really enjoying it, and I just wanted to keep playing. And that's a great feeling, because I haven't had that from that many games recently. So it's been really cool to go back and play some of these older games and really get immersed and feel that desire again that I once felt when I was a younger boy of wanting to keep playing that game or get home so I can play that game, right? I'm feeling that with this all day at work. In the back of my mind was Jade Empire. And I was very excited, and I'm going to go play it right after this. But everything is so great. I'm just, like I said, having a great time. I have not finished it, so it's not like a real review. It's more of like, I guess, first impressions or like just my thoughts, because it's an older game. But I'm just telling you, you definitely need to play it. If you're thinking about, should I buy Jade Empire? I mean, it's pretty cheap. I think I got this for like $7-8. Like it's not that expensive of a game. You can find it pretty cheap. And if you got an Xbox One or the new Xbox Series X, backwards compatible, bro. You can just pop it in and you're ready to go. You know, so like I think it's worth your time. Go play it. Go play it. Go play it. Right? I'm gonna go play it. It's good. It's good. Look at this. From the developer of the 2003 Game of the Year. What more do you need? Right? Like I said, the cutscenes, they're really cool. You're going to like them. You're going to love them. They're like, the way they do it. Now, the only thing that I will say that's like maybe a slight negative is when they show you the cutscenes, they're rendered pretty small for the aspect ratio. I have my TV's right there. It's a 65-inch 4K TV. So like when it shows up, the cutscenes are kind of small on the screen. But I mean, they're still cool. You can still see them. They look great. And the upscaled graphics, oh man, they look crisp. They look really good. I was really impressed. I was playing it and my girlfriend was next to me and she was actually like, wow, these look pretty good for a Xbox game. Sorry if you're watching this right now. That's not really how you sound. I apologize. But you know, whatever. You get it. You get it. So this game, worth it. Play it. Try it. It's awesome. Jade Empire. I recommend it. Check it out. Hopefully you could find it for a decent price. Like I said, I got it for like $7-8. I think somewhere in between $7 and $8. I don't remember the exact price, but I know it was not more than like $8. So I think you can find it for a good deal. Now the Game of the Year, like the special edition or whatever, that one I know is a little bit more money, but I think that one's like around 15 or something. It's not even that bad. So like if you can get a copy, I recommend it. Give it a try. Jade Empire, super cool. Get out there. If you like martial arts, action role-playing games, kung fu movies, the Wu-Tang Clan, you know, whatever, you name it, give it a shot. Jade Empire, check it out. Have a good one.